Angelic Ingenious Supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to Jim's Basement, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, North America, Earth.
Western Hemisphere.
Ah, damn it.
You missed.
We're playing some casual today, me and my friends here at the Spike Feeders. My name is Elliot, and I'm bringing back a deck that has gotten quite a few powerful cards lately. I call this deck, Don't You Love to Create Game Objects and Take Game Actions? I'm going to make treasures, clues, and food, and they just keep printing really strong cards that make those things. So it's gotten easier, and I'm going to kill people with Reckless Fireweaver or Cyberdrive Awakener, overrunning my trinkets and stomping my friends.
Trinkets, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Trinkets, indeed. Well, I am Bill. I am not Elliot, but I am Bill. And today I'm going to be playing Ulalek Fused Atrocity. This is the Eldrazi precon with very few, in fact, 3 upgrades. I took out Ugin's Insight, Path of Ancestry, and I forget what the third card was, and I thought I could get it off the top of my head. But I added in Rise of the Eldrazi, Echoes of Eternity, and I forgot the third card. So we're just gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out live.
I only changed 3, and I'd only remember 2 of both sides of this equation.
It's okay. It's a secret both ways. But yeah, other than that, this is just the Modern Horizons 3 Eldrazi Precon, and I'm excited to copy some stuff, maybe too many times.
Hey, I'm Aaron. Like I am most days. And today I'm playing Valgavoth Terror Eater. Mono Black Demon from Duskmourn. My goal is to play all the cards that they talked about in their decks ahead of time, but on my side. That's it. I'm just going to play Valgavoth and hope for the best. I guess I'll say Jesus take the wheel, but in this case, Valgavoth.
Let Valgavoth take the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think that Demon Moth's qualified to drive though.
It's probably got like 6 arms, dude.
That doesn't
more
make you better
than
at
me.
I think it
does. I think there's a direct correlation to arms to driving, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it not a house? Is it an RV? Can it drive?
It's not the windows that make the car move.
Hi everybody, my name's Alex, and today I'm going to be playing Faldorn, Dreadwolf Herald. This is from the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, which is why I forgot about this deck until I saw it on my way out the door today. So I grabbed it up, brought it to the studio, and we're going to try and make as many exile zones as possible. Now, you might be saying, Alex, that's not winning the game, and I reject that notion. If I get over 5, I'm claiming I won. Now, let's crack in to our Gamegenic Bastions.
All right, so now that we've cracked into our bastions, I won the die roll, and this is why they don't let me do that very often, is because I forgot to shout out our generous sponsors. First of all, Gamegenic. They provided these mats, sleeves, deck boxes for your deck boxes. You gotta check them out. If your LGS doesn't have them, ask them really nicely. Maybe they can get them in.
Force them.
Force them, actually. Don't ask nicely. Threaten them at nothing. Don't bring a weapon to your LGS.
Call me in. I'll deal with it.
Call Aaron. His number is 205.
Call the Tinder phone.
And secondly, Burrito Splendido for feeding the Spikes. Great Winnipeg burrito chain. If you're in the area, check them out. I recommend the queso, as usual.
We have the queso today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I will consume it.
Yep.
I'm looking to end the game fast to use as much queso as possible.
All right, well, let's get it underway here. I'll draw my first card.
Probably shouldn't have played a 9-mana commander then.
It's tough.
At least you might cast him.
Yeah.
I've got a Wooded Foothills to start, and I'm just going to pass the turn.
I'm going to play this Twisted Landscape as my land for the turn, and I'll pass.
Draw. Swamp. Pass.
Okie dokie.
Derived information.
Mountain. Pass.
I'll crack this Wooded Foothills in your end step, going to 39.
Good call.
Off this Wooded Foothills, I'm going to find a Jetmir's Garden. It's 3 of my 4 colors, so it's not quite a perfect mana base. I'll untap and draw for turn. And then I will play 4 of 4 colors, Command Tower. Anybody want to ask
No.
me?
It doesn't seem that perfect.
I really
You gotta
don't.
use 2
Already
lands
had
to
perfect mana base.
Okay, it's fine.
like
Blue-green, Lonus, Cryptozoologist. This is a 1/2 Snake Elf Scout, and whenever another non-token creature ETBs, I'm going to, it's under my control, I'm going to investigate. It does some like villainous wealth-ish stuff if I sack a bunch of clues, but probably not going to do that.
Makes sense.
Pass.
I will draw for a turn. I'm going to play. This is a powerful card, and I'm glad that this deck has it. I'm going to play Eldrazi Temple as my second land of the game, and I'm going to use it to add 2 and then another colorless to play this Glaring Fleshraker.
Oh, that card's really good.
So whenever I cast a colorless spell, I make an 0/1 Eldrazi spawn, and whenever another colorless creature enters, this deals 1 to each opponent. I'll pass.
Okay. Swamp. Jet Medallion. Pass turn.
Okie dokie.
He's ramping.
He's ramping.
Only 6 mana left, baby.
All right, we're going to play this forest. We're going to tap 2 to foretell.
Oh, that's 1 exile zone, baby.
That is 1.
To start the count.
Bing!
Pass turn.
I'll untap. And draw for my turn. Play a Flooded Strand and crack it down to 38. Off Flooded Strand, I'm going to get a Savannah. Then I'm going to tap these for an Arcane Signet.
Ooh.
And tap these for Thrasios. Triton Hero, Commander 1 of 2. I don't know that I mentioned that I'm playing Thrasios Akiri, by the way. Anyway, this will trigger Lonus. I will make a clue.
I think if you don't announce your commanders, you can actually cast them.
Oh, okay. Concede. I will
That's
pass
a lost
the turn.
asterisk.
Lost. Win asterisk.
No, I said lost.
I'll draw. I'm going to play this Command Tower. I'm going to tap it for a black. And then these for 3, thanks to Eldrazi Temple, to cast this Sifter of Skulls, which will trigger my Glaring Fleshraker. I'll make an Eldrazi spawn. That will trigger the Fleshraker, deal 1 to everybody. And then the Sifter of Skulls entering will do the same thing, so everybody takes 2. I will move to combat, and I'll pass the turn.
Ooh, coward.
One time. Draw. Another swamp. Burnish Tart. A lot of black spell. Unfortunate. No discount. Bad deck building. Pass.
I love that little deer.
Bad deck building.
More like new burnt.
I'll play Cinderglade because I have 2 basic lands, and I'll tap 1, 2, 3 for Faldorn, Dreadwolf Herald.
Good deck building.
Good
My
deck building.
commander that says whenever I cast a spell from exile or a land enters the battlefield under my control from exile, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. You can also spend 1, tap it, discard a card to exile the top card of my library, and I may play it this turn. However, I am out of mana and out of things to do, so pass.
Is this a land?
Yes.
Whoa,
Write
the
that down.
foretold
Yep.
land.
It's a snow-covered swamp.
Untap. Draw for turn. I will play Volcanic Island as my land for turn, and then I think I'm just hanging out. You know, this is a game action. You know, maybe I'll activate that. Who knows? I'll pass the turn
You could take a game action if you wanted to.
if I wanted to,
as a treat.
but I don't.
I'm going to play this Shrine of the Forsaken Gods as my 4th of 7 lands, unfortunately. But it does tap for a colorless on its own, which is great. So I'll tap for 1 blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 total. I'm going to cast this Deep Fathom Skulker, which will trigger Glaring Fleshraker, restock my Eldrazi spawn, and each opponent will take a total of 2 damage again. And Deep Fathom Skulker is whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I may draw a card, and I can pay 3 and a colorless to make target creature unblockable this turn. I will move to combat. I'm going to attack Elliot for 3 with 4 with my Sifter of Skulls.
No blocks, unfortunately. I will go to 30.
I will draw a card. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Versus Cave.
He's popping off.
Oh no.
Pay 4. Thread Dynamo.
Oh my god.
Pass turn.
Crap, he is popping off.
3,
Yeah.
What do we do?
7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He
Yep.
can do it.
He can do it.
He's gonna do it.
I don't know. It was good enough. There's a lot of things to play.
Gonna do it.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
We'll play Forest as our land for turn. We'll tap 1 red and go down to 0 exile zones, unfortunately, to cast Demon Bolt.
Demon Bolt.
Demon Bolt.
It's 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker.
Okay.
And that'll be 4 damage to target Deep Chasm Skulker.
Unfortunate. He drew 1 card, but
I've actually got other effects before that,
well,
including making a wolf.
frig.
Yeah. sorry about that.
Sifter of Skulls is going to trigger. I'm going to make an Eldrazi Scion.
Oh, and then we're all going to take 1 damage?
Yes, from the Glaring Fleshraker.
That's not fun. So now that Demon Bolt's resolved, we'll move to the next thing I want to do, which is this. I'm going to cast Heart's Desire, exile zone 1. That's create a 1/1 white human creature token. And so we've got a token. Who is excited for tokens?
Me, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Crazy.
Yeah.
Poggers.
You're getting old, Elliot. You can't say that anymore.
Does somebody have an instant or sorcerer in their graveyard?
I have
two
Deep Fathom
lands.
Nothing.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. At the end of Alex's turn, I've got quite the effect.
Oh no.
I would like to tap blue, 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 1, 2, and improvise to cast Whir of Invention X equals 3.
Academy Manufactor.
It's a pretty good one,
Yep.
potentially.
Yeah, no thanks.
The 3-drop that I would like to find is Academy Manufactor.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Brass Squire.
What? That's a good option. Academy Manufactor is going to do a good thing here. Non-token creature ETBs trigger, and Academy Manufactor is in play, so I will make one of each token, a clue, a treasure, and a food.
Cool.
And then I would like to go to untap.
I'd like to keep passing my turn.
Oh, you may.
Thank you.
I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs and crack it, going down to 28. Off this Verdant Catacombs, I will find a Taiga. And then I heard my friends talking about potentially, trying to kill the board. So I'm going to try to get some insurance here. White, red, cast my other commander, Akiri, Line Slinger, which will trigger the Lonus. I will get a 3rd clue, a 2nd food, and a 2nd treasure. Probably going to be sacrificing these to refill my hand when my board goes away. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'm scared about this manufactor.
You should be. It's the scary part.
I'll
Yeah.
draw. I'm going to tap this Twisted Landscape and Shrine for 2 colorless. I'm going to cast this Talisman of Impulse, which will trigger my Glaring Fleshraker,
Oh
making
my
me
god, it's a colorless
an
spell.
Eldrazi spawn. But you will only take 1 because another creature isn't entering.
27 and a pair of 34s.
With Bill still at 40.
Yes.
I am
Then
working on it, eventually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I'm going to tap everything and sacrifice my spawns and scions to cast Morophon the Boundless.
Oh.
I will trigger Glaring Fleshraker, restock a spawn, and each player will take 2. ETB, Morophon is going to choose Eldrazi.
Unsurprising.
Not very surprising whatsoever. Then, because he costs Wooburg less, I will cast Ulalek from my command zone, which will
Couple more
trigger
triggers.
Glaring Fleshraker once again. So I have 30, 30, 23.
23. Bill's not messing around.
No, I have never intended to, not once. You have a bunch of stuff and an Akiri which blocks now.
My Akiri is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 with first strike.
Troubling.
For who?
Me.
Yeah, that's good, actually. Did you see what you did this turn?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I closed my eyes.
End of turn. I'm gonna sack my elk.
Yep.
I'm gonna find Swamp off the old Burnished Heart.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go to my turn. Could you believe that I can cast my commander turn 5 and it's not even close anymore? My 9 mana commander. Not good enough.
Hey,
Draw card. Oh, mana. Speaking of mana.
That's 2024, baby.
It is. I'm going to play a War Room, which I was actually going to tap immediately, but I'm going to think about it for a second. All right, well, I'm going to tap my Thran Dynamo. 3 colorless. Use 1 of it for a Soul Ring. So lucky. I know.
That's pretty good.
Floating 2.
Floating 2. Use the other 2 for Lightning Greaves.
Oh, okay. Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. It's turn 5. This is good enough, but I don't know. Good enough. Cast Valgavoth Terror Eater.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You may leave 1 land untapped
Oh,
because of your
Because
gem
of
medallion.
Yeah.
Aha! I'm rich. Can I Dark Blast something?
Nothing like Akiri Lineslinger.
Yeah, X1.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better if I had a Snuff Out in it, but it doesn't. All right, I'm going to try to do one of this.
Okay. Trigger Ward.
Shambles. Okay, well, I don't think I can attack, which is sad. I will pass. I hope this is good enough.
All right.
Go.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play a Mountainous Land for turn and tap 5 for Natural Reclamation. That's a 5 mana instant that says Cascade. Distort target Academy Manufactor. But first, we're going to Cascade.
Artifact or enchantment.
Grumgully, the generous. So we'll cast him from exile. Trigger, make a wolf.
Yup.
Nope, nah, just make 2 wolves. I don't think I'm attacking this turn. And then we'll resolve natural reclamation. Unfortunately,
So
no
a couple
effects.
things are going to happen here because my commander has an ability I didn't really talk about.
Oh,
Well, if a card you didn't control be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During my turn, I may play cards exile with Valgavoth. I may cast spells this way by paying life instead of life equal to its mana value instead of paying its mana cost. So it's going to exile the manufacturer and it's going to exile the reclamation once it finishes resolving.
Wow.
Yeah, it's card. It's not creature.
Wow.
that's real good.
Wow.
Yep. I need him to cast it now so that I can clone it, because otherwise my deck's offline.
That thing's staying in exile forever, baby.
No, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure this is the way it works, but I cast Grumgully, which gets me the wolf. And so then Grumly Gully, so this wolf
Yeah,
does
not
not have a counter.
correct. Yeah.
So I just wanted to point that out in case anybody got confused about it, like I did, and then pass the turn.
All right, I will take one of my favorite game actions. Activate Thrasios.
I thought you were going to say untapping.
Scry 1. I will put this on the bottom, and then I will reveal the top card of my library. It is a Ketria Triome. So I will put that into play tapped, and then I will go to untap.
It's good deck building.
I will
valuable.
continue to pass my turn.
The card I put on the bottom was an island, so it's a strict upgrade technically, but
Yeah.
draw for turn. That's so funny and also horrible. If it had gone to my graveyard, I just ripped the Invasion of Ikoria to get it back from my graveyard, but instead, it's exiled.
It's in my spooky house now.
I hate your spooky house, bro. I will play Tropical Island as my land for turn, just assembling a Voltron of sorts over here. I can just activate Thrasios twice. That's pretty cool. I think I'm just passing the turn again. Am I attacking with this loser? It has Vigilance.
Yeah.
All right. I will go to combat. I will attack Bill for 8 because he's still at 40.
Yeah, I'll take 8 commander. 32.
Yeah, I will just pass the turn.
Okay.
Probably activating Thrasios some more.
Let's untap, upkeep nothing, and draw. All right. Well, as a man of my word, I'm going to tap for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because this costs Wooburg less, it only costs the 6. I'm going to cast World Breaker, which is going to trigger Glaring Fleshraker, make a guy. Each opponent is going to lose a total of 2. World Breaker cast trigger. I'm going to target Lightning Greaves to exile it.
Sure. Okay. One step down.
One step down. Then I'm going to use 2 of my Eldrazi spawn to cast this Chittering Dispatcher, which will again trigger Glaring Fleshraker, 3 by 1, another 2 to everybody.
Man, I'm starting to wonder if my Demon Bolt was mistargeted. That's a lot of damage.
Then I
You
think
get to draw a lot of cards this turn. I don't know,
That's
I
true,
guess.
yeah.
attacking isn't even like good because this Akiri is gigantic.
Yeah,
I don't
still
know
big enough for you.
Yeah, I don't know if flying. I could attack Alex, but that seems like it doesn't do anything.
It would only prevent me from killing Valgavoth on my turn.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sit back. I've done what I can.
Everybody's just hanging
Your
out.
turn.
You have effects before I go to my turn?
I do not.
That's good for me, I guess. Maybe let's get on Alex's turn. Find out. Untap. Draw a card. I guess phase 1 is paying 5 life. Targeting Talisman of Impulse, which is sad, but here we are.
There you go.
Yeah, it's mine now.
Don't forget the Cascade.
Cascade.
Oh, a 6.
Oh no!
Oh, he's got the combo. Map
I
plus
will
cave.
take that, thank you. You can go in the graveyard. I assume it's going in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I guess I can't. Oh yeah, it's off my control. I now have a Talisman of Impulse.
You should cast this.
I ain't doing that. Activate Expedition Map.
Would you like to activate anything else while you're at it, or?
Okay. Go find a Koala Covers. I'm gonna find a Koala Covers. I'm gonna play a Koala Covers. It's very important.
Is that good? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 3 mana to find the other part of my combo here. Sacrifice versus Cave. Go find a land of some sorts. I'm gonna find a tapped tapped, unfortunately.
No,
Or
good.
Tomb of Yawgmoth.
My guess was Cabal Stronghold.
Also a good one.
That one, it's fun. That card's bad. I do play it, but it's not great.
It's significantly worse when you're comparing it to Coffers. But
It costs
good.
3 to activate. Basics. I
Only
do play
basics.
It. It's not good. Anyway. Okay, so Coffers added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. Jeez. That part's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
8 mana. Use 3 of it. Cast Gaunty Lord of Luxury.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm targeting Alex. I think this is what I discussed earlier. 4. So top 4 cards of your library. I'm going to exile 1 face down. And
Cast it in nonsense.
that's kind of cool.
Oh no! He's actually awful at poker, and we're all fucked.
Anyway, I can play it till on a turn. He's getting meta. You know, it's cool.
I hope it's delayed blast fireball.
That'd be crazy.
I would get a lot of Eldrazi spawn.
Yeah.
Storm count 1.
What? You cast the
2.
Map.
Storm count 2.
Yeah.
3.
No, 3 because of the Gaunty.
Mapped
Perfect.
onto
Storm
you.
count 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm paying 2 life.
Oh no!
19.
19. Storm count 4.
Storm count 4.
I cast the many
5.
Storm count 5.
Pay 3 more mana.
No, not
2 black floating.
Rankle, Master of Rankles.
Storm count 5.
Storm count 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volcanic Torrent.
Volcanic Torrent.
Cascade deals X damage to each creature and each planeswalker your opponent controls, or X number of spells I've cast this turn.
Oh,
So 6.
Yeah, at least 6.
Oh, it'll be 7 actually.
It'll because
of
you
the
cascade
cascade.
first,
Yeah.
then
Heck yeah. Cascade,
Okay.
baby. Oh, I'm going to lose life here. I'm talking to myself.
Target me.
17. I'm going to draw 2, lose 2.
that sucks.
Oh, it's great. I don't know what you're talking about. I would like to then deal 7 damage to each creature and planeswalkers my opponent control.
It's very unfortunate because technically my Worldbreaker lives through that, but then Morphon dies and he becomes a 5/7 again.
Heck yeah.
Hey, everybody calm down. I've got an effect here.
Yeah.
Before my Thrasios dies, I'm going to activate it. Scry. Might as well just leave it on top. It's a basic mountain. And then activate Thrasios. Scry. Oh, leave that on top because it's very funny. Reveal Storm the Vaults and draw a card.
That's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
And then my creatures die a horrible death.
Everything gets exiled with Valgavoth.
Oh.
I'll replace Valgavoth with
Yeah.
going to my command zone.
Yeah, you get a Lonus.
So that prevents creatures from dying, right? This doesn't see.
No,
creatures dying?
it dies and then exiles. Put it, or exile instead. I take it back.
Okay.
Oh,
so
it is exiled
that's
instead.
unfortunate because I only get one, because this is just leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
So I get one Eldrazi spawn specifically.
And I get all these homies.
I will also be replacing my Akiri and Thrasios with going to the command zone instead of under Valgavoth's reign.
Neat.
Unfortunate.
Hit the Volcanic Torrent MVP there apparently. Unexpected. But we'll take those.
Well, it's getting kind of late.
Sun's getting mighty low.
Moving to combat here.
Oh, God.
We're attacking Bill for 9
Why?
and
What? He
Elliot.
says what?
you know what? Bill's taking 12 actually.
I love that.
Trigger.
Deals combat damage to player. Each player's gonna discard a card.
Okay.
And then just discard a card.
Okay.
Okay.
I choose this card.
I choose this card.
If
this
non-land
card.
cards will get exiled with Valgavoth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's fine. I don't want you to have either of these cards. So
Yeah.
Mine's not changing. Mine's Thieving Amalgam.
Okay.
Ape Snake.
Direfleet Daredevil.
Skittering Invasion.
Oh, so many Eldrazi. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, pay 7 for 5 mana.
Fling.
I'm a combo deck now, baby.
Oh dear.
I gain 9 life, which is very important to this transaction.
Oh, yes, sure is.
Go to 26.
26?
26.
Wow, back to where Alex is.
Yep.
A pair of 26s.
What are you guys at?
Oh,
20.
God. 19, 20, and 26.
Yeah.
1,
Oh no.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe this is ambitious.
5.
7.
It's 10 life for you.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't do all of these things right now, which is fine. I will pay 2 life for Alonus. Oh, maybe my candy manufacturer.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really strong.
Do it.
I'll pay 3 for a flesh guy.
21.
You make a clue.
I do. I'm gonna do that in a second here. I guess right now even. And then I'll pay 4 for Sifter of Skulls. This is my
17.
last number, which will make me a guy, and you guys will each take 2. 24. Well, pass.
We'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I think we'll pay 4 for Outpost Siege.
Oh.
We're going to choose mode. Good one for this deck, which is cons. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top card of my library until end of turn. I may play that card. And then we'll play Mosswort Bridge as our land for turn. Hideaway 4.
Another exile zone.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
Also, very ambitious after having your board. What?
Alex is playing his own game.
Yeah. he's going to have 2 exile zones. If it gets to his upkeep, he'll have 3 even.
Only need 2
He'll
more.
have 3.
Actually,
even.
technically, the command zone's in the exile. All right, we'll put this snow-covered swamp under our Mosswort Bridge, and we'll shuffle these up.
You have a lot of those in your deck.
It's his favorite card.
It's my favorite card. Until you look at a card, how do you know it's not a snow-covered swamp? Pass the turn.
A good hunch.
Yeah, got a
A red-green deck.
I will untap, and I will draw for turn. I've got a funky line, as it were. I've got this treasure vault as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast a battle. Invasion of Ikoria, X equals 6. I will have it enter with Alex defending it.
Sure.
And I will search my library for a non-human creature with mana value 6 or less. The 6-drop creature that I would like to go find is Cyberdrive Awakener.
I have a response.
Oh yeah,
I'm very familiar with the old Cyberdrive Awakener. What am I at? 17?
Yes.
17.
17.
A little too low. I'll pay 2 mana. I'm gonna sack a clue.
Always got a clue. Okay.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah.
This was not the Flare Malice or stuff what I was looking to draw.
Trigger.
Results.
These and actually these also become 4/4s until end of turn. So if somebody can kill them, it's not irrelevant. As well as all of these, which you might notice is 7 creatures. This also gives them flying. Okay. I'd like to move to combat.
Yes.
I would like to try to attack Aaron for 20 and Alex for, well, Alex and Bill each for 4.
Yes. Are you attacking Alex or the battle?
Wait, the battle? I am audibling my plan to instead attack the battle for 8 instead of Alex or Bill.
I took trigger damage.
Yeah, it will trigger and cast Transformed Zalortha, Apex of Ikoria.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Before this happens,
Damage
I have a
on
whole
the
combat
stack.
step. I have to mourn my losses here for at least a
okay.
second here. The only saving grace I have going down to the ship here is that I'm taking Academy Manufacturer down with me.
That's true. Thank you for your service.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
That's all,
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say.
Something about going for it.
No, just that I'm dead.
They're no longer creatures.
Yeah.
So,
You have an 8/8.
well, I mean, sure.
I'll play this Mystic Forge.
Ooh, pay life. Do you have an Academy Manufacturer you can cast?
I do. Came in the pre-con.
I'm going to untap, upkeep. Outpost Siege gets a Leelia. The Blade
That's
Rifter.
another exile zone, baby.
I know, I'm excited about it. And then we're going to draw for turn. Forest is land for turn. Well, first of all, folks, I'd like to point out that I've got Command Zone Exile, Regular Zone Exile, Mosswort Bridge Exile, Outpost Siege Exile, and On an Adventure Exile, which is 5. So I've just won the game.
You won the game.
Exodia.
Exodia.
By the way,
Yeah,
I lost, not technically, I didn't pay enough for this Mystic Forge, but I have the ability to. So,
get in the comments.
yeah.
Lost asterisks.
Yeah, lost asterisks. We're going to pay 1, 2, 3 for Leelia. The Blade Reforged. It's haste, and whenever it attacks, exile top card of my library. I may play this card that turn. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from your library and or graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on Leelia.
Now you only have 4 exile zones again.
I'll have to get
Until you attack.
I'll have to get over it with time and counseling and attacking Bill.
I love attacking
Exile
here.
zone.
Exile Zone. Dream Pillager.
Ooh, that's a Dorgan.
3
Yeah, he's
total.
too big
so
to
I'll take-
cast, though.
Go to 15.
Yep. 15. And I'm going to move to my end step, and unfortunately, Dream Pillager will remain in exile permanently.
At the end of your turn, I know how to read my cards, and these don't have to tap to be sacrificed. So I will pay 2 to sacrifice a tapped clue and draw a card.
Wow.
I will go to untap, I suppose.
Sounds good.
I've got a Bloodstained Mire, and I will crack it down to 16. Off the Bloodstained Mire, I will find a Plateau. And then I've got some spells to cast, but they're not very good. The first one will be these 3 manas for Spider Food. I would like to destroy 1 target enchantment and create a food token.
My Outpost Siege.
Elliot, the card's not great.
Yeah, but with my Academy Manufactor.
What is that guy? What's kind of
He's on a vacation.
Forever now.
He's on a vacation. The second card that I would like to cast, if my friends are done bullying me,
Never.
is another really good one. It's Return from the Wilds. Choose 2, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle, make a 1/1 white human, or create a food token. So I would like to search for a basic and make a 4th food.
It's too bad it wasn't returned from the exile zone.
The basic that I will get will be this Forest. Then my third spell, you guys knew about this one, if you were paying attention, I guess. Storm the Vault. Whenever 1 or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I make a treasure, and at the beginning of my end step, if I control 5 or more artifacts, transform Storm the Vault. Hint, it turns into Tolarian Academy.
Yes.
Super Toy Academy.
Yeah.
Wait, it turns into the prof?
Yes.
Oh.
Combat. This will be Alex. This will be Bill. So 8 at Alex, 4 at Bill.
Okay.
I have an effect.
Uh-oh.
Pay 3 to Beast Within Zalortha.
My big Queecho.
It's okay, you can have this little creature instead.
I will. Thank you.
Well, I'll take 4. I'm going to 11.
I've got a little creature. I make 1 treasure. This is the treasure pile. Move to my end step. Trigger. Turn it into Vault of Catlacan. So it taps to add a mana of any color or taps to add blue for each artifact I control, which is currently 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Huh.
It's not bad.
This is pretty good. Pretty good.
Pass.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw this card that I knew about. Thank you, Mystic Forge. I'll look at the top card. That would have been cool, like 18 turns ago, probably.
I don't think there's been 18 turns.
It would have been good last game. I'm going to play Secluded Courtyard. As it enters, I'm going to choose a creature type, Eldrazi. I can either add a colorless or 1 mana of any color for that creature type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including a red. I'm going to use 7 mana to cast this Hideous Taskmaster. It is a 7/2 with Devoid. When I cast it, for each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature that opponent controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1 until end of turn. And then he also has Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1. I would have loved to take this Zalortha, but instead I will take this Cyberdrive Awakener.
We're not looking good for our hero, me.
Yeah, I think it is attacking Elliot is the play here. So I can attack him for... this is 7. This goes up to 4. This is also 4. So that's 15.
Living.
And then I kill him on my turn.
Wait a second. When 1 or more of your cards... I will attack Elliot with these. I have Annihilator 3 coming at you as well.
And a Layla trigger.
And a Lelia. Twins of Discord is in my exile and will remain there forever. That will tick up Lelia.
Yeah. I would like to add, it's only 11 now because you stole my Cyberdrive Awakener. 11 blue. It uses 8 down to 3 blue. Sacrifice 4 food.
Gain 12.
Gain 12 life,
28.
up to 28. I guess before combat is over, I will go down to 1 to crack this clue.
We're still at Annihilator triggers.
Yes, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Still
Crack a
good.
clue, draw a card, and then tap the treasure vault and use the other blue to crack a clue, draw a card. Okay, and then Annihilator 3.
Yes.
Okay, treasure's down.
Yep.
Taking all of it. What is it?
Okay. It was 15,
Okay.
I believe, if my math was right. 4, 8, plus 7 is 15. Yep, 13.
Go to 13.
You sure did 3 damage there, Bill.
I did. Isn't that crazy? What's the top card of my library? That's a cool card. I'll pass. Here you go.
Thank you.
Tapped Cyberdrive Awakener.
I will untap. Upkeep for and go to my draw step. I'll move to declare attacks and swing Layla at Bill.
Makes sense.
We're going to exile. End raise Forerunners,
Whoa.
Huh?
which I only have 7 mana instead of 8. So goodbye, End raise Forerunners, which would have been fantastic.
And it's 5.
5 damage.
Bill goes to 6.
6 damage.
Okay.
We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Itali, Primal Storm. Whenever Itali Primal Storm attacks, exile top card of each player's library, then I may cast any number of spells from among those cards without paying their mana costs.
He has creatures with power 10 or greater.
Oh, he sure does.
Oh my god.
But I don't have green mana.
You don't have green mana, but
Okay.
I'm a spirit guide.
Block.
Best turn.
I will untap. My board is a lot less impressive now. So Bill did his job, I think.
I did something.
Draw for turn. Well, I am not a coward. I will shock myself for this breeding pool. Go down to 11. Tap the breeding pool immediately, actually, for a green to cast Gilded Goose.
Ooh, makes a food.
Yeah, when it enters, make a food.
Food.
Then this adds 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. X equals 14. I will cast Farmer Cotton.
Wait, that's so good.
I will make 14 more foods and 14 1/1 white halfling creature tokens.
It was a red flag when he paid 2 life and had 1,000 lands in play.
Yeah.
So I will go to 15 foods and 14 halflings.
You got an electricity in there, or?
Yes.
Yeah, but almost certainly. Yeah, I will die to that. I'm going to go to combat. Okay, I will attack Bill for 7.
The Eldrazi spells are probably better than your spells.
I'm gonna activate Mystic Forge, pay life. Exile this Titan's Vanguard.
Ooh, block.
Island.
Nice. Okay. Pass the turn.
All right. Let's see
Potato salad.
what we can do.
Show me potato salad.
Oh, electricity.
It doesn't kill me, strictly.
It was not electric.
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Something
But
like that.
yeah.
We'll tap 5 for Faldorn, Dreadwolf Herald.
Back.
Then we're going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Itali and Layla at Elliot. First, Itali trigger.
Ooh, anointed procession.
So we go ahead and put Layla up to 4 for that. Then Layla trigger. Journey to Lost City. When do I have to cast this? Oh, I may cast spells right away.
Yeah.
Anointed procession.
Boom.
Easy. Blighted Woodland to exile forever. Journey to Lost City to exile forever.
And unfortunately, you get a wolf, but you do not get to double the wolf.
Correct. So, we now have 7 and 6 coming at you. Big damage.
I'm going to make the block that is probably being foreseen here. I will block 7 and 6, leaving 1 behind.
That is exactly what we were expecting.
Makes sense.
So, before my creatures die, I will go ahead and activate Mosswort Bridge's ability to cast Adrastra of the Endless Web to make 2 more wolves.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, it's got reach.
That's why.
3/5.
That's why I cast him. Best turn.
Alrighty. Untap. It's got reach is very relevant, actually. So you are at 24.
And you're at like a billion.
Sure. Draw for turn. Okay. I will play Basic Island. So I do have a pretty good play here because this vault taps for 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so I will make 18 blue. I have to do some other math here. I will make 12 treasures and sacrifice this treasure vault.
Sounds good.
Now, if I've done my math correctly, I can pay 4 here, including a white and a red, to cast Akiri Line Slinger again.
Yes.
Akiri has +1/+0 for each artifact I control, which is currently 29. And I would like to cast Soul's Fire to have Akiri Line Slinger deal 29 damage to Alex's face.
That's a really good play. I'd like to go to Dead Step.
Last card in my hand.
Amazing. And let's go to the post-game wrap-up. Wow, Elliot, what an ending to that game.
Soul's Fire.
Soul's Fire.
I even exiled Fling with the
Yeah, I was surprised nobody asked, when the fling was revealed, but this is in theory why it's in there. Some of the kills in the deck are like Chandra's Ignition and whatever.
I thought about Fling and Valgavoth.
It would have been good, right?
Yeah.
He only lets you cast spells on your turn specifically.
That's fair.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
It would have been really good as well just to use Elliot's card to make sure that he can never get the manufactor back ever again. That would have been really good.
Cast the manufacturer, fling the manufacturer. Just rub some salt in the wound. Wow, I actually think that my deck was essentially only in this game because it was the least threatening out of the options at the table. I didn't get a lot of hate.
Aaron had a very fast start. Was able to just hit like ramp, and then turn 5 Valgavoth. I had the Glaring Fleshraker not only did a bunch of damage, but also just rebought mana for me, so I was able to...
That card is so good.
Yeah, like Aaron was saying, I was able to actually get max value out of my Eldrazi Temple like for the first 6 turns of the game.
Yeah.
And
I gotta say, that Volcanic Eruption on X=7 was crazy.
yeah, without that, the game very different.
yeah, that
Like
was...
my board was good with Valgavoth, but until I hit the eruption, it was that was certainly the difference maker because they cleared everyone's board.
Yeah.
So
No, there's just a lot of spare damage coming around. Like, I think, just looking back at the life totals, you must have dealt something like 14 damage to each of us.
It was a lot. It was going to be even more. That Skittering Invasion that I discarded, if the board wasn't wiped, I was going to be able to cast and copy it with Ulalek to make 10 Eldrazi spawn, and then cast and copy that the guy that stole all your guys.
Oh, Hasty.
Yeah, I was going to be able to do that, steal the Valgavoth, and
It was Annihilator 12.
Yeah, it was going to be an insane turn. But
was
yeah,
always
the board wipe was very timely.
So getting Valgavoth out on turn 5 seemed like it was pretty good for you. Was there any other breakpoints for you?
no, like I had a good curve into it. It felt very slow considering what these two were doing. That I had to get back to my turn for it to be relevant. But once you can kind of cast Valgavoth in the handful of times I've played this deck, it immediately goes downhill for you. You become the archenemy immediately. Even if they kill Valgavoth, still the archenemy. So you would take over the game really quickly, or you die immediately. One or the other.
Yeah, my out to Valgavoth was that spider food.
Creature with flying.
It is destroy artifact, enchantment, creature with flying.
Oh my god.
Maybe we need to take another look at spider food. Maybe that card's actually just insane.
Yeah.
Kills Elder Demon, Insect, Moth, Valgavoth.
It becomes spider food. Moth becomes spider
folks,
food.
if you want to protect your cards from things becoming spider food, all you have to do is go talk to the folks at GameGenic. They're not actually the folks at GameGenic you need to talk to. It's the folks at your LGS. Because they have the GameGenic products. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about
Do
it.
they have
Just
the
go
spiders
ask.
I need to worry about? Or
I mean, there's Ralph somewhere. But
Yeah, that was terrifying.
He's
a good guy.
been in a couple of videos.
He's a
He's
good
fine.
guy.
Don't worry about him. Say hi to
very
Ralph in the
worried.
comments. But you can also say hi to all of our patrons. Those are the ones that are scrolling by over there, scrolling by down there. They didn't have Burrito Splendido yet, but if you're in Winnipeg, you can. And also, you can join their impressive ranks by heading down below and clicking on the link that says spikefeeders.com/Patreon, or basically backwards. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. In the meantime, we just want to say thank you so much for watching this episode. If you've had a great time, make sure to subscribe. Please, I need that number to go up until it gets to a bigger number. I love you so much. Have a nice day.
I had a medium time.